Welcome, I am your host, Seasoned Salt, here with a very special guest here, one of the generals of TKO, the Naeblis. He will be here co-shoutcasting with me. Today he's going to give you guys a little bit more of the insight of the technical aspect of this game. Naeblis, you can go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
How's it going, guys?
So tell me, we have about 35 seconds before we go into the game. We've had, obviously, 2 roster swaps. What do you think, obviously, in Game 2, you guys weren't able to kind of capitalize on the on that success of the first game?
Well, our team composition wasn't really exactly what we were looking for. We had to take an extra tank.
I did notice that.
Due to the available players at the time.
Yeah.
We don't like to have people play uncomfortable positions, so it was a risk that we took, and we ended up, they made the mistake and they capitalized on it. Looks like the game's starting up now. We're going to have Clash the Great, which is our leader. He's going to be playing Horse in the jungle. Reaper's going to be playing main carry mid. That one, X, is going to be probably playing top lane, our blue jungle side, and ULTIMATEJUGG, playing with Aquila, is going to be taking our red buff.
Outstanding. As we'll now take a look at the roster of United. I'm sure they also have some swaps here. Let's see. Nope, it's CELOCAET, MORINHA. It seems like this is the original roster here. I'll bring back to the first game as the Arya for United kind of took off to a bit of a late start. Kind of, I wouldn't say throwing her lane, but she was not there for the early. Actually, you can see how she's also just sitting there today in this game. A little late as the game has started. Are you on the same timer as I am? It is 4 seconds in?
5 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Are the minions already pushing lane?
They're pushing right now.
Okay, I'm already 16 seconds in, so if you want to fast forward to that.
It's not giving me the available fast forward.
Oh, you don't have the fast forward on yours?
Yeah, give me a time and then pause it there.
Alright, I'll pause it at 29 seconds.
23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, go.
Got it. Alright, so we're both at 30 seconds.
Alright.
Alright, we got Khotun here and Ari in the mid lane. We'll check here on the bot side. Looks like not everybody's there to their specific lanes yet. We got Molten Lord. Obviously, everybody's sticking to their comfort picks here. We'll see.
Clash is not moving in the bush as Horse. I don't know if he DC'd or what.
We'll take a.
He's waiting for jungle. Clash's jungle run is a little different than mine on Horse.
Okay.
He takes care of that spot down here over near the dragon, or if he's on Order side, he will take up near Mog and watch that spot to see if anybody comes.
Okay, Clash is moving now.
Yeah, he's moving into Steel Jungle. There's going to be some action Horse on Horse here.
Oh, very early. It's going to be very dangerous.
Spiders, but he saw Clash.
Clash got to be careful. He's taking down to 10% health. Will he be able to go in? TPs look like they are being popped. No, it is canceled as looks like Clash is not going to be able to engage, so they do not want to waste that TP. Clash can just go back and try to make up some of that early farm now. We'll take a look at Arya, who has finally left the base for United. Very slow start again. Not sure if that's a tactic that they use to maybe catch up on farm quick if they're overconfident. But you got to be careful because...
Well, if you notice, she already has a ward and the healing spice, though.
No, I'm not talking about Reaper. I'm talking about 11007 for the United.
Oh, okay. That's actually Adrian Moshi, believe it or not.
Okay.
Anybody familiar with him? That is his IGN. Also a very good mid player in threes. The thing is about this team is they are not well known to be a Rift playing team. These guys are threes players that are now getting into Rift and starting up a guild called United to try to make a Rift guild and get better at playing Rift.
Molten Lord needs to be very careful. Down to 20% health. Aquila looking to close that distance. Will land the slow. Is it going to be enough to take down Molten Lord? And no, he will escape with the whirlwind. But boy, playing it very close.
Not to dive into that tower.
Yeah, unnecessary damage she would have been taking. As Molten Lord forced to be back, Equila can now return to her lane. Who does go down for the first blood? It is 1-1-0-0 as that late start looking to be costly in the early game. As we'll see here, REQPRR able to secure the first blood for TKO. He will be able to go back comfortably now as his lane will stay frozen. And a pair of Moby boots there for 1-1-0 and a ward for Arya. Hasn't used that. It's the same ward I think she was carrying earlier on.
Yeah, Arya has not dropped that ward yet.
Probably good. Now she'll probably need to drop it now this time around.
REQPRR will buy the ward when he sees them, and he will drop it when he feels he needs to drop. And believe it or not, he's already dropped one in the bush on
We'll take a look here. Some action going on here in the top lane. Midgrove. Molten Lord having a TP down to a bot lane.
Yeah, right now TKO looks like they are controlling the portals, but on bottom lane...
On bottom lane, it looks like United is trying to...
these portals.
As they will now TP to the top lane. It looks like could be our first big team fight if Daliana chooses to accept, but no, it doesn't look like it because she doesn't have the health for it. They need to... TKO probably needs to go back down there and assert control over that portal because I don't see it being... overreaching? No. Molten Lord taking these little pot shots, and it is costing.
Yeah, Daliana's having a difficult time being a melee in that lane against Molten Lord right
exact.
now.
Khotun now there. Just body blocking, basically just showing that he is there. Daliana forced to rethink.
Clash and Aquila need to take this portal back. Looks like there's going to be a big fight up here top.
And we'll see. The dive comes out. TP's going up. Everybody going down. Let's see. It's not going to be enough as Horse will go down. It is a 1-1 game now. Arya trying to close in the distance. Will the TP... Yes, the TP does get out.
Arya's showing up top.
And it looks like for now the lane might be frozen. I don't see much going on here. I don't think the Aryas do want to continue trading like this. The dive. Will she be able to secure that kill? No, the TP does come up.
Tower. Forces the TP on the opposite team.
And a very tense match here does lead for United getting a kill here.
And they did end up remaining under control of those portals, which is a huge aspect in the strategy of Heroes of Order and Chaos. These portals are key.
Yes, for those of you guys who do play different MOBAs, that Heroes of Order and Chaos does have this aspect of these two portals here where massive fights can erupt depending on who has control here. As we look, Equila engaging Horse here on the bot lane. Horse completely unaware, taking a lot of damage, having to be silenced. The chase is on, but I don't think it's enough sustained to continue this fight. Khotun did sneak into the bush, but does end up getting exposed.
Aquila does know.
Horse opting to stay in lane. We'll see if that will end up costing. They do. United does have.
Is she gonna ult on the level 6? She's gonna wait for Horse to show up, and she will look for the ult.
United does have control of the portal. Equila is here by herself. We'll take a moment to go back into the mid lane where it's Arya versus Arya. Who's going to be the first one to go down? REQPRR doing a lot of damage there.
Adrian Moshi just out of tower range.
Yeah, it doesn't look... Oh, we'll land a stun.
Adrian sticks around to get the...
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
the dunk, but the portal's coming out. Will it be enough? She does get popped, so one of the TPs... Oh, that was so unnecessary. Molten Lord could have just walked over and disrupted this whole fight, but opting to use the TP. Molten Lord opting to use the TP to get the shield up, but it wasn't enough as Arya does go down. It is 2-1 in favor of TKO here, looking at about 1,000, nearly 1,000 gold lead here. No towers have gone down yet. Obviously, both teams 1-1 in this series. You got to believe that nobody wants to give ground in this match. I said it last time, but if it means more now, you got to believe that none of these teams are going to want to make any sort of mistake.
Looks like they made a lane rotation and brought Molten Lord mid to help support.
I do see XX heading there, walking by Dragon. So I'll free up the map here so you guys can see. Molten Lord will be sieging this tower. We'll take a look up top. Daliana now being able to get some of that free farm that she missed earlier.
There's going to be some action coming mid here very shortly.
I see. Reaper coming up, does land the stun. Are they caught in the tower aggro? Is it going to be enough? I don't think. Oh, TP's come out. 1-1-0 down. Molten Lord also going down, popping the respawn, and he's TPing again. Trying to do as much as they can, but it doesn't look like United is able to do anything to get in there.
Wow.
As Horse and Arya get taken down. TKO now 5-1. Gold lead just a little over, just around 3,000 at the 9-minute mark.
They are going for Dragon. They're going to capitalize on this situation and kill Dragon right now. Very good move by TKO.
Take a look. Molten Lord opting to get the red buff and return to top lane while they will be trading this objective. Uncontested Dragon for TKO. Everybody going to be back and make sure they make the most out of this. We'll talk about the item builds. If you can let us know what the mindset is and some of the things that they're buying here.
Yeah, let's talk about the items. Right now, let's talk about the Arya items. Reaper on TKO side is already built a Ripper for that bleed damage. What the Ripper's going to do is it's going to cause damage over time after every hit. And he did go ahead and had enough because he's 3-0 with the kills to get the Facebreaker. The Arya on the other side, which is Adrian Moshi 1100778899. He did not go for the Ripper right away. He's actually looking to go finish his boots first, which is a common build, but if you notice, the higher level of players always opt to go with
boots tend to be a later in, as the bottom tower will go down. Everybody piling in on this fight as Ekula gets popped underneath the tower. A little underestimated how much health was left and gets caught out of position. Now TKO is now looking to answer. We'll see if they're able to get, as United chooses to completely disengage here. Looks like a beast going back, but Horse goes in for the dive. Arya taking a couple of pot shots off Horse. And the Whirlwind to kind of disengage here. And United scoring a minor victory here, but the tower... Who was that took down that tower? Looks like Order side took that first tower.
Yep. Order did.
I got a late notification on that, even though I just watched it happen. LOL. Sometimes I play just from the noises, and I realize that when that much action goes down, you get a bit of a delay on the sound here at United. Just coming back from the base. TKO opting to be back. We'll take a look here in the mid. Otun doing his thing, trying to clear out this wave. It is tower for tower, as TKO was able, in the midst of all that chaos, was able to take down the first middle turret. So it seems to be a game of trading objectives. TKO, however, pulling away with 4 more kills now. 3,000 gold lead is TKO. We'll see if there's a bait.
Looks like there's a move on Guja here.
Might be a little too early here. I'm not sure if United wants this fight.
It's too early now too.
We'll see if they're just baiting here.
TP coming in. They're gonna move on Guja. They're gonna move on the
boss. Looks like they're going south.
All by herself. We got Daliana.
Ultimate goes out. Arya getting taken down. She is not able to get out of that one as she gets popped. Nothing to do there. You got to be careful. It looks like
being focused.
Revenge goes down.
Lasted longer, which
Horse does go down. It does look like they're continuing. TP comes out. Kotun unable to stay alive there as he gets killed as well. Ekula goes down.
Kotun goes down again.
A major victory here for TKO, as if this is going to basically pave the way for them to take Goja right at the 12.5-minute mark. We were saying I was very early, and they basically were making a mistake by dancing around here. It looked like they were trying to catch TKO off guard, but it is themselves who end up paying the ultimate price. Arya trying to come in, maybe trying to catch somebody a little low health, but I do not think she wants it.
Get it? She's gonna pay for it.
The chase is on. Whoa, look at the dive. The TP's coming in. Will they be able to save her? Yes, they are up. And now, let's see here. Mad dash back into the jungle for Clash, but a major victory as the objective was secured. Everybody should be more concerned about scattering now and living to fight another day after they were able to now go back to base. Everybody's getting their next set of items here as we'll continue. Naeblis, you can let us know what's going on here.
Looks like United is going to start pressuring mid here. They do not like that TKO got that buff. That boss was a huge victory for TKO. Arya on United's side is looking to get this tower. In exchange, she does, but does she pay for it?
Oh, good night.
They do juke. They do juke.
Marina not able to walk out of that fight as it just a little more. Arya, we'll see action 1100 for those of you guys who do not know. Did get off to a bit of a late start. You got to wonder this as the same issue in the first game. These late starts hurting the carries, AD carries here very early in the game. But actually we're well into the mid game now, but not able to seal the deal. As she is 0-4-3, not helping at all this situation here.
Looks like they're going to look for a push down here on bottom tower.
Yeah, I'm seeing their clash now. Arya and Daliana kind of dancing in and out of that.
United is grouping up in their jungle. This could end up bad. Dragon is up. United's going for Dragon.
I do see that Khotun in there in the Dragon Pit. Arya not even opting to fight. Arya and Khotun in full retreat. Ultimate is popped prematurely. That's going to cost TKO Khotun's life as Arya playing very defensive. Unnecessarily Ekula popping the ultimate. Look at this. Is just going downhill in a hurry for United. Molten Lord able to pop the whirlwind and go away, but geez. Arya playing very passive for United this match. And look at this. Basically, United kind of tilting here and giving yet another objective. Now they'll be able to take this dragon. 12-3 is this game here. 15.5 minutes. And it looks like they will be able to take this bottom tower as well, should they so see fit. We'll take a look at the item builds now that there is a bit of a lull.
Oh, okay. For item builds, we do have Reaper is going with the bow to pierce the physical damage here on the enemy. As you can see, Morina, as TKO takes bottom tower, AG Emoshi has 1100 Arya, only has the REQPRR. The 0-4 is really hurting her farm. She can't touch it. You notice mages, Aquila and Jarvis are going for that pierce magic. The piercing items seem to be the best items in the current meta today. To get those piercing items early is very huge.
We'll take a look here. Arya, yet again, really prematurely popping this ultimate. Now that's down. Daliana's got a... Where am I?
A couple seconds ahead of me. I'm at 1630.
Alright, tell me when you're 1635.
Now.
Alright. As the team fight goes on, everybody jumping in to get a piece of this action. Heels going up, and it is an absolute war right here. XEQUIVXX, oh, it's an ace. We'll see here. They are losing a little bit, but it looks like United going down. Arya does go down.
Come out on top. Wow.
Unbelievable, massive.
Damage from Horse is amazing in those team fights.
Arya really unable to save this ultimate. That's the name of this game. Arya completely underfarmed here for United. Not able to do the sustain that the ultimate will provide in some of these extended team fights. TKO not afraid to step in now that Arya can't really, or it's not really safe enough for her to just dive in like that. And TKO, it's 16-4, and it looks like TKO will be coming out of this and will be able to take this tower uncontested. As United is forced to scatter, a dive comes in, but it's not going to mean much, even though the silence is there. Will she be able to sneak? Will Horse be able to get another kill? No, look at that. Counter dive.
TP and on Horse.
Daliana does go down. TPs are coming up, and United trying to...
Horse gets one TP, second TP coming.
XEQUIVXX pops the ultimate. TKO going down in this team fight. But it is an ace for TKO. Is it TKO?
Wow,
Yep.
Rampage by Reaper on Arya with the TKO side. Unbelievable.
I mean, that fight could have went either which way. TP's flying off all over the place.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
I just kind of let that action happen, and I just call the deaths as they come out. As TKO got XEQUIVXX here, Arya not safe here. They're gonna want to be back. They're gonna leave here. But look at that, Arya from United will try to show face there, and now XEQUIVXX and Arya here. Yeah, really denied. Was absolutely denied.
The reason for that is, honestly, that was Reaper's laning early game.
Yeah, Reaper pretty much was allowed to farm early.
Last hits, and he's really good at stopping his opponent from hitting their last hit.
The strategy, I'm gonna be bold and say this. The strategy in Game 1 and Game 3 here was kind of to let Arya from United stay inside the base and let somebody else pick up some of that farm. As we look, hold on, there seems to be a fight here. Arya getting taken down really low.
TP coming in on Jarvis with Horse, has level 12. That's a level 3 rush. That is a 30-meter rush. You need to be real careful with that.
United trying to do their best to save this tower as TKO will retreat to their base. And United trying to pick up the pieces here, trying to answer for some of their mistakes here, but
they are. This is one thing I like about United a lot, is they do not give up.
They do not, as in Game 1.
All the way to the end, yes.
Naeblis, you were a part of Game 1. I was calling it a 20-minute mark. It did look like TKO did make some misplays there, and United was able to kind of come in and sneak these little ganks. Yes. Kotun coming in and picking down a couple of people. Ultimately, United did lose that match, but they were able to basically rectify these mistakes for Game 2.
They are good players, and they will capitalize on your mistakes, guaranteed.
So, be it that United is down at this point in time, you cannot count them out just yet. We are in the magical 20-minute mark. We'll see if TKO... The goal difference wasn't even worth mentioning here, as TKO just able to easily squeeze that farm. Oh, man, look how much damage gets put onto Molten Lord as he gets popped underneath his own turret. United trying to do a little bit of damage of their own, are able to take down Arya. That is a huge damage reduction for TKO.
They're going for Aquila now, then they back off.
Aquila will pop the ultimate, does take down Kotun. And TKO forced to retreat as they no longer have the amount of damage that was giving them these edges in the team fight. Daliana retreating here. And see, United able to pick apart one of the two very important members, not saying anything to the other guys, but you cut off that damage, that will stop the offensive. So yep, United lives to fight another day. We'll take a look at these items here, as I mean, it looks like anybody that sees anybody here will be an instant pop. So
Horse has finished his Hermetis. It looks like he's going for 80s now. Arya has got her King Killer and her WW. She's going to be putting out some serious DPS. Daliana has her basic Hermetis, Ripper, and both the Pierce with Aquila, with also the Pierce. Look like Aquila's going Leech after the Pierce.
As United will not be around here to secure this objective. TKO taking down the Guardian again.
Yep, getting those boss objectives are huge, because now they have a 2-minute buff that gives them hit points and damage.
This has been a very calculated offensive by TKO here, as they've shown up to this game very strong here. We'll see now United making their way back out of their base, but look at this, TKO on full forward. We'll see if this team fight could potentially decide the game, as they're
to the metal. They want to take advantage of this Mog buff right here, and this big buff. They're going to take advantage of this now.
Molten Lord will be the first to show his face outside of the wall, but he will retreat. They're definitely, I mean, this turret is essentially the 5th player. If they can't capitalize on turret aggro, it's not going to be much worth anything, as the turret just gets evaporated. And look at that, just as the turret goes down, People are diving all over the place. Who will be the first to go down? Oh no, it is REQPRR to be the first to go down. And Daliana going down. Oh no, what is happening? XEQUIVXX trying to pop the ultimate. We're trying to create some disengage here, but it's not going to be enough. As now all of a sudden, Arya from United coming in and slowing down. And look at this, United successfully sacrificing the tower and get an ace. Down 10 kills, 23, the magic 20-minute mark, and United refuses to go down as TKO end up getting aced. Very gritty match. This is some of the best stuff that you guys will get a chance to see. Is
you see the important aspect of that fight though is TKO did get that tower. Which
TKO did secure the tower. Now obviously United will not be able to pull off that same trick, as that was just a one-shot deal, but United very determined to make something of this. They were successful in using the turret aggro to kind of get that ace. You did kind of see that the dive was coming. TKO was waiting for it, but it looked like United was able to get the upper hand there. We'll see now as TKO has made their way back. Or they are making their way out, pardon me. Arya heading right back to the mid lane. REQPRR kind of wondering, might be wondering what just happened there. There was definitely for TKO to kind of take that tower and finish the job. We'll see if they're able to bounce back from that momentary lapse of judgment. If you want to talk about what's being built here, I do see a Hades armor here now for Horse.
Yes, let's talk about United's side build team. You do have your Arya. She is behind on farm, but she looks like she is going to get that Hades to stay alive a little bit longer. Their Horse is pretty similar build to our Horse. Who's playing their Horse? XEQUIVXX. That's pretty much a basic Horse build. You want that Pierce, you want that Hermetis, and then you're gonna want to get yourself some kind of offensive item, usually Hades. And now he's going for,
we'll see all members here look like two hiding in the bush here for United. This, yet again, I want to say this could be the finishing blow that these teams need to either seal a comeback or seal a victory. Arya and Khotun hiding in the bush. Is the gank gonna happen? We'll see. Didn't have eyes on Daliana there. Actually ends up giving away their position. Now TKO looking to close it in as Khotun accidentally gives away position. Now United having to go back in. The ward is dropped. And now TKO in that bush. We'll see here. Daliana throwing wards inside the base. Have vision now in. Turret will take a couple of shots off of Clash. But Clash none too concerned, as that's what he wants to do. He wants United. Listen, dive me. My team comp, he's taking confidence. Flags do go down. Whose flag is that?
They're not taking the bait. They're not taking the bait. That is United flag. That's United telling TKO, we know you're there. You ain't fooling us. They're not taking this bait.
Like, you can't pull that same trick on us.
Yeah, we got ourselves a standoff.
And you can see here TKO not wanting to make that same mistake twice. 4 more kills for United. Put United in a very comfortable position to make a push to easily get back in this game. These team comps very similar in that they will get the job done quickly.
Oh, Clash TP's home with Horse. There's only 3 TKO in that bush now. United could capitalize on this.
We'll see TKO coming out of the bush.
Horse came right back.
Looks like TKO is going in, and will they be able to secure this tower? Daliana taking a lot of pot shots, having to disengage because she does take a bit of damage. Horse diving in for United, and all of a sudden another team fight breaks out, but there is just too much damage. Oh, REQPRR goes down. Daliana goes down. Oh, Clash goes down, and it is another ace for United.
No tower.
With no tower this time. No tower this time. United basically telling TKO, you know what? We lost our tower. We lost this tower, but it doesn't matter because we have the confidence. Not allowing TKO to dictate, and man, I want to believe that this game was going to be over. This game looks like it is going to go into overtime as we are nearing the 30-minute mark. We'll take a look at these items once again as that gold increase will definitely help United.
We will move down to the Molten Lord on United side. Look at the CS on Molten Lord.
Unbelievable farm there.
Yeah, that's incredible. With the Pierce, he's got the Dragon Soul to make him nice and tanky, and it also gives damage. And now it looks like he's going to be going with some more Pierce with the Searing Orb. He's starting off with that Enchanter's Ring. The Khotan's farm is actually very low, believe it or not. He looks like he could be going for Hades, or possibly... Oh, looks like he just bought attack speed.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going for the gank. The same way that he did this in Game 1, where he was essentially sniping. I think they're taking advantage of the fact that it is a 4v4. There is no jumbers on either side, and I think Khotun is relying on this ability to pop somebody as fast as humanly possible, which seems to have worked twice now, and the attack speed is definitely going to be helping him.
Yeah, this is a very exciting game, and I would like to say, Saul, I appreciate you inviting me.
Oh, it is an absolute pleasure here for those of you guys tuning in halfway through the video or whatnot. This is TKO's general here, the Naeblis, as his guild is taking on United here in a very tense third round. As the dive comes in, we'll see. Oh no, Molten Lord taking a bit of damage there. We'll take a look. Arya getting chased out of the base there. And all of a sudden, United want Reaper, and they get Reaper. TP's going all over the place. Daliana not able to back up, as Khotun looking like he's going to pop somebody. Will it be enough? He will not go in for it. Ekula, Arya, Clash the Great also goes down. And is it going to be another ace? Daliana not going to be able to get out of there in time. TP will come up. Ekula be able to body block there, but very dangerous, as they can offer up 2 more kills, but they will take down... They will take down Khotun, and they will take down XEQUIVXX, and it is a mess. Unfortunately, TKO does get ace, but is able to somewhat stall. And look at this, 22-26, 30 minutes into the game, and United is very...
difference now.
Look at that, just goes to show you cannot... You can't. This is why you don't. This is why you don't surrender in games. True pro teams here, TKO and both United. You don't throw. You don't surrender. Because things like this can happen. You can't count on the other team whether they're mentally fatigued. You can never count on if somebody's gonna completely throw or tilt. You know, and both teams really just do not want to lose this opportunity. This is a very huge match here. Best of 3 here, as all of a sudden Arya in a lot of trouble, but ends up turning it around. We'll see a massive fight breaking out here. Unfortunately, it's not enough, as Clash does go down. Arya does go down, and it is 24-26, and United look to finally secure their first major objective in the Guardian, and it looks like they will get it uncontested. And wow, United very much in the game.
I'm behind you again. I don't know how, but I'm at 30 minutes and 48 seconds right now.
Okay, I'll pause it again. We'll have to do a strategic pause. You will let me know when you are at 31:04.
Oh wow, you are way ahead of me. Okay, I'm at 31 right now. 3,
Got
2,
it.
1, go.
Okay, as Naeblis has caught up here on the replay, we'll look at XEQUIVXX just clearing out those mid creeps. Khotun, maximum pop. This guy is a needle, a surgical needle, as he is looking to cause all sorts of havoc. He's only 1-6-15, but definitely going to be a force to reckon here. Is now United laying siege.
They are capitalizing, just like TKO did before with the boss buff.
Look at this, absolutely melting. Coming in the base. We'll take a look here. I'm really interested here in Daliana. 5-5-11 this match. As Ekula will pop the ultimate, but it looks like the tankiness is on, as United is pretty much able to soak up all that damage. Uncontested. TKO trying to come out. Look at the charge going in. Diving into the back line. Ultimates flying off on both ends. We'll see if TKO can repay the favor. And look at the revenge.
They got the Arya.
They got Arya. Both Aryas end up going down, but major damage. Who's going to win this fight? Oh, TP comes back in.
Blood freeze.
Oh no. TKO getting aced again, unfortunately.
Wow. TKO.
Action saving that replay.
Could
That
be it.
TKO.
The end.
Pardon me, I meant to say Action saving that TP and respawn for the right time. And it looks like 32 minutes in the game. United will be the one to take Game 3 of this best of 3 series. Just to go to show you, you cannot count these teams out, man. Excellent performance from both TKO and United. I am your host, Seasoned Salt, here co-casting with my great friend, the Naeblis. And we look to see more of you guys in the future. Hope everybody has a good night.
All right, thanks for having me, Salt. That was fun.
No
Good
problem,
game,
man.
guys.
Definitely good game.